Okay, hello, welcome back to Feed the Beast. We've done a lot since the last episode. Since the last episode I uploaded, it has been about 2 weeks, and one of those weeks I was away. I went back for Easter to my family's house to say hello and spend Easter with them, and so what that meant is that I couldn't record and I couldn't really do a massive amount of big machinery stuff. So what I did was just kept the mines going, built a few little machines, and just kind of started doing a few little things that I'm going to show you now. Actually, I'm going to do a quick overview of what's changed. Now this is where we once lived. Obviously a lot has changed again since the last episode, because I had actually started to build here and this was going to be our proper base, but then people started to move out and we got too many people really to stay in one area, so we decided we'd all start moving around a bit more, and I wanted to move anyway to a northern area because it's got a lot better land for building. So this is where our house used to be in the mines. I'm very wary of coming down here because I know that there's a mine placed down here by somebody, but behind here I've run the mine as I was setting up twice. I think I've run it a third or fourth time as well down here. I can't remember, it was quite a while ago. So we've got tons of resources, and this is where our little system was set up. But it's all gone. It's all been moved, and it's all gone north to our new home. I know that's a massive change since last time, and I would have preferred to have caught it all on camera and helped you guys see the transition, but unfortunately, as I said, I went home and then I had started to move beforehand. It was always my intention to move, but the video that I actually made starting the move came out terribly. There was something really wrong with it, so unfortunately we have to just continue as we are. I've gone into a bit of draconic evolution just to get a weather controller, which I really should have turned off before I had left. It's wasted all the emeralds in there. And this, let's just show the area. This is our future base. This here is where I'm going to build a big Greek city. With your help and input, hopefully you'll be able to give me pointers. I figured the second I came here, it was actually the hill that you see here that sold it to me, because I just imagined a Greek temple right up here, and that was what I wanted to do. So I built this platform. There's going to be stairs in the middle, and there's going to be a temple up there, and then there's going to be housing, and there's a river somewhere, and there'll be a port, and then this area here I might turn into an amphitheater or just a Odeon or something, and then there'll be a palace somewhere like that. And you get the drift. There'll be marketplaces, a proper city. This is the end idea. But first we have a more pressing issue to address. If you come down here with me, you'll have a look. Oh, okay, as you can see, we've got all of our things from the other base all moved down here. And we've got a few new things. All of my XP is now being stored rather than wasted, which is always good. We've built that so that we could have a magnum torch and a few other things for the quarries. It's become a general rule for our server now that you cannot use the buildcraft quarries, because not only do they lag the entire server out, but they've actually caused it to crash 3 times. Whenever it's broken or placed, it lags so much that the server really struggles. And when it was broken, it wasn't that it was lagging, it was just not working. It wasn't breaking properly, and so I had to go into creative mode to actually destroy it. So from now on, we have a rule that if anybody builds a buildcraft quarry, they can come to me and I will swap it for an ender quarry through creative mode, so that we can avoid the lag and we can try and not cause any crashes. But this is so much nicer. I think it's better anyway, and you can add upgrades and things like that, which is always useful. And yeah, we've we've run it a lot of times. Actually, behind this wall here, I would break it, but I don't want to have to replace it. But I've run the quarry 2 or 3 times, something like that, and this is all of the materials that we have got. Tons of emeralds because we are actually in a emerald giving biome, and this is the problem that we need to address. We have just got too much stuff. Look at all the ingots. I'm actually running out of room in barrels for ingots. That is a problem, and we need to address that. And the best way of fixing that, I think, is going into AE2. So I've been getting a few things set up. I think these are full as well. Yeah, they are. Look at that. So yeah, I've made a few things in preparation. I've gone ahead and made most of the basic things you need, but I'm going to be making the main blocks and items that you need on camera as well. So I'll be making the main blocks in this episode and making one of the storage cells. I've already made some more. You can see the little puddle here that I've been growing crystals in. I've been throwing tons and tons in over the last week, and so we've got loads pre-made. And I upgraded the reactor in preparation to power this all, and this is more than enough. This here outputs a redstone signal when the power gets above 90%. When it's 90% full or more, it's 87.7 at the moment, it will output a redstone signal when it gets above 90, and what that does is it turns it down to, it turns these up here, if I can get it, turns these to 98%, which means that it's running on 2% capacity. So it turns it right down to just tick over, which is actually less than what it uses on all of these machines, but that's fine because the second it gets down below 90, this turns off, which turns it back up to completely full, everybody working perfectly. But right now it's all turned off because we're not using anything whatsoever. Spent a while making a vibrant capacitor bank, or 4 of them. Is it 4 of them? I don't know, you can't even tell, you can't even separate them out. I think it's 4 of them. I think they're 25 million each, but that's a load of power, and we've got this one as well. Wireless charger, it's kind of the basic stuff, basic kind of thing. These are all hardened because I didn't want the slowest version, but I don't want to waste too much materials on them yet. Eventually we want the higher tier ones. But at the moment, our main problem is that we have way too many resources. And so what we need to do is go into applied logistics. And the way that you store items in applied logistics is kind of like storing the data of the item. You're storing it and it just takes up, oh dear, poor Patrick. It just takes up like memory on a memory card kind of thing, and we need to build a memory card. So what that requires are these things here, and I've made a ton of these and a few of the other ones which require diamonds, not so many because that's crazy. And what these require are this machine here, and you put the press that we got from the meteors in the top, and gold in here, and out comes this thing. And then to make this, you put a redstone in the middle, that on the top, one of these on the bottom, and that's just silicon and its press, and that goes together, all 3 of those, to make a logic processor. And the same with calculation press, only it's just quartz, yeah, and then the other one is diamond. Oh, and there's another one which right now I can't remember the name of. Remember what it's made from. But these are, I believe, what we need. So we need to make these, which, no we don't, we need to make these, which is a calculation processor. Yeah, I got the right stuff, good. Okay, so first things first, we need to get redstone and Certus quartz and this stuff, because we need, where is it, quartz glass, which you can make just like this. That's enough, I think, for this. We only need to make 1 because I have, as I said, made some off camera. I spent, I have no idea, I made a 64k one, which is really high tier, and it took absolutely ages, and then I gave up on that, and now I'm only making lower tier ones. I can't be bothered to do that much. Let's do this. Okay, so we need some of these logic processors for that, and it is that one. We need 3 of these, and then for the 4K we need that, but we need one of these. 4K. There we go. Okay, and now we need to put that in its little box, which is 4K, which requires iron, redstone, more of the quartz glass. So we just need some iron, that's all we need. 4K. And there we go. And I don't know why I'm just getting the achievement. It's been weird like that. For some reason, even when I first got diamonds, and I think when a few other people on the server, actually, when they first killed mobs and things, they didn't get any of the achievements, and then after doing it about 6-7 times, then they get the achievements. Nobody really knows why that's the case, but it is, so that doesn't matter. Let's just leave that over here for now then, I guess. Right, up next we need to make a storage device. So we need to go AE, let's type in applied, that might be best. There you go. There we go. Okay. So what we need for our system, oh dear, Patrick is having a terrible time. What we need for our system is an ME drive, and this stores that little card that we made just a second ago. You can store 8 of them in there. You'll need an ME controller eventually. You don't necessarily need it straight away, but we might just go for it to begin with, because I've already got all of this stuff. Oh, I don't think I have cooked skystone blocks, but we can do that quite quickly. Energy acceptor, I don't think that's necessary. I think they can power straight to the controller. We've got chargers and things like that, but that's not necessary for the actual system. So let's start making an ME drive and an ME controller, and ME cabling after that as well. So we need 2 engineering processors and glass cable. Let me get all the materials together for the ME controller and the ME drive, and then I'll be right back. So I'm just cooking up the last of the skystone blocks that we need, and so now we should be ready to start making some things. Let's look at the ME drive first. Okay, so we need ME glass cable, which requires quartz fiber and pure / normal fluid crystals. So we need another quartz dust, or just any quartz, and glass, which we already have some here. So let's do a couple. We're going to need a lot of this eventually. Maybe we'll do a few more. How much does that make? 12. Let's do 2 lots more. 1, 2. 18. That should be fine. And then we need some of these guys. Put that there, and there you go. Oh wow, that made tons. I did not. Okay, cool. That made a lot more than we need. So what we need next are 2 engineering ones, which are the diamonds. If you look, press the wrong button. There you go. Silicon and redstone like the others, and then a diamond with the engineering press makes that one. And so we need iron, and I think that was it. Was that it? I hope so. Yes, and there we go. We have an ME drive, which I thought we were supposed to get a thing for that, but never mind. Now we need 1 more of those with 4 pure crystals and 4 skystone blocks, which is what we just cooked up. So we need 4 of these and 4 of these, and then 1 of these, and lovely. Okay, so we need to put this. I don't know where to put this. Let's just put it here for now. So we're going to need to get power to this block, and then if we wire it up to here, and we can put the ME drive there. Okay, so these will talk to each other eventually, and we'll have our way to access the system up here. What we need to do is run a power cable over to this now. That worked a lot better than I expected it to. Where's the power? There's the power. Oh. Have I got enough? Perfect amount. Okay, so this should start lighting up. Beautiful. Okay, so now this will work, and we need a way of accessing the system, which we need to do through a interface. Preferably a crafting one, because then you can use it to craft with all of your items. So we need a logic processor, which we already have made, formation and annihilation core, which I've made some, but we might make some more just so you can see how it's done, and an illuminated panel, which is quartz glass, glowstone and redstone, and I will be right back after I grab all of this stuff. And I think I've got everything we need. I hope I have. Let's find out. Right. So we need to make some illuminated panels, which are more of the quartz glass, glowstone, redstone and iron. So we need iron, glowstone, redstone and quartz glass. And then we click on illuminated panel. And let's make 3. That's perfect. We don't want any more than that. Right now anyway. And then we want to upgrade that to an ME terminal, which requires a logic processor, which we've got some already made, formation and annihilation core. Now these are very similar recipes, they just need different type of quartz at the end. One is Certus and one is Nether. So if we get Certus and a Nether quartz and some Fluix dust and the other thing that you need, which I didn't look and have forgot. Oh no, it's processors like this. So we go to this, and that makes 2 every time. Oh, nice. I knew that, but I had forgotten. Now we have formation and annihilation core. So we can make one of these when we get another logic processor. Not that. That. Lovely. So now we have a terminal, which means we can access our stuff, but you can't really interact with it as much. You can get it out and put it in, but you can't do stuff with it still in the system. To make it the next stage, you need a calculation processor and a crafting table, which I put in here as well. And is that it? Is that all we need? Yes. And the terminal we just made. And that makes it into a crafting terminal. There you go. And now, basically, anything that is in our system can be accessed through this here, this terminal, and we can craft and access the whole system at exactly the same time, which makes crafting and just doing anything so much easier, especially when you start getting into more advanced AE, which we will do, and you start automating things, which we will definitely be doing as well. Okay, so first things first, if you see, we can put our 4K storage cell in there, just like so. And now we can put stuff in. Hooray! I am going to ruin our system by chucking in random stuff straight away. Let's just chuck all of that stuff in. Keep them out. I think that's it. There you go. See, now if we were to say make some more... I don't know. What can we make? Just crafting tables would do. As you can see, we've got oak wood. So we told it we want to use the oak wood from our system. So we can just grab some more and grab some more. And you can see it's going down. It's taking it out of our system. And if you grab that, you can put it into the system. And then you can do the same with that. You can make a crafting table. Hooray! And it works. So you can make a chest. Hooray! It's a pretty clever mod, and it's the best way possible to store your items. There is no doubt in my mind that this is the best way of storing your items. There are very cool ways, and I must admit some of them are much more fun, but this is without a doubt the most compact and the cleverest. So that has to stay, we can't break that. Right, now we need to think about how to get the rest of our items into this system. So if we put one there, like so, this will be our connection to whatever we put here. And we need an import bus. This here is going to pull pull things out of the chest that we put next to it and import it into the system. So the idea is to get sticky piston, iron and annihilation core. Okay, I will be right back once I've got these things as well. Okay, here we go. I've got all of the things we need. So that makes sticky piston, and then we want to make an import bus, which we already have the rest of that already made, so perfect. And then we put that on the edge here. I've put in the other drives in there, and this, I don't think, that's 1 channel, 2 channels, 3 channels. Every side of this block outputs well, as many channels. I think it's 32 is the top, but these can only carry 8 channels, so that means that you can only have 8 items, 8 machines, 8 blocks on this wire. There are bigger ones. There's ones which tell you how many are on it, but we haven't got to that stage yet, and there's ones which are much bigger and can hold 32 channels on 1 wire, which we will definitely be getting into as well, but that you can have 32 off of each side of this block, and that'll be perfect. But right now we only need this, but this counts as 1, this counts as 1 as well, and this one here will count as 1, so that's 3. We're fine. So we've got all of this, and we've now got, I've made some acceleration cards. Don't worry, I'll show you how to make them off another day, but we'll put them in there because this could take a while. And the idea is now to go and grab things like this chest. I pick it up and we put it down here, and as you should see, it starts pulling all the items out, and it'll put them into the system. Hooray! And I should go and check how our power is doing. I'm sure it's fine. We have so much power after all. The way this works is this creates the power and is holding a lot of power within it. It then outputs to this, and this can't output any way other than to this, and this outputs into the system. So this isn't going to be drained first. This is an extra buffer. I might want to change that eventually because there's limits to how fast this can output, but 8,000 RF, these wires cannot deal with that anyway, so it doesn't matter. But this is draining very slowly. We're fine. I will turn it on, and I think hopefully that the 2%, actually we can test that right now. Once it gets over 90, see, it makes such a crazy amount of power. Once it gets over 90, I'm hoping that it will calm right down and then it will start to go down again. If it does, then we've got a pretty stable little system. I don't want to waste energy. It's still going down, still going down. It's calming. Come on. Come on, system. It's kind of in the way. It is still going up, so let's change this to 99%. Commit, and now it should really slow down even more. And is it going down now? Please say it goes down. No, it's still going up. Wow, so it's using less than 100 RF per tick. It is a very basic system, I guess. That's fine. That's okay, that's okay. We'll turn it off. I don't think we need to worry about power. Okay, so that's our first just done. So we can move that one over here for now. And then we can grab the next chest and put it there, and it will start emptying into the system as well. Hopefully. Yes, there we go, the glass is coming through. Perfect. Okay, so I think that's probably a good time to end the episode. In the next episode, we will have a look and seeing maybe getting some more applied energistics going, maybe trying to make some more machines. Maybe we'll have a building episode. I haven't quite decided yet, because I definitely want to try and start building our Greek city at the same time. So off camera, I will move all of this stuff, all of these across to here, get all of our stuff in there, maybe make a few things in preparation for the next episode, and then we'll be good to go the second we hit the next episode. We'll hit the ground running. So eat these, put them in this, and this finished. Yeah, the acceleration cards make it happen pretty quick. So let's grab that, put that there. Yeah, we're doing pretty well, I think, and once all of our resources from all of this have gone in, we'll be laughing. We'll have so many resources we won't know what to do with it. And that is already filling up. That sucks. I think I should have done that the other way around. Never mind. We can always make more. We can always make more. This is Minecraft. There are no limits. Okay. Well, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. Please leave a like if you did enjoy, and if there's anything you want me to do in the next episode in particular, then please leave a comment and let me know what it is, and I will definitely try and give it a go. I don't mind what it is. If you want me to try and build something or do a certain mod, or maybe go to the Twilight Forest, anything you want, I really don't mind. It's all about the viewers. What do you want to see? Let's get rid of that, put that there, and get the next one. So I will continue with this off camera, and hopefully by the next episode I would have at least got some of this stuff in there. This is so much stuff. But we are going to be cooking it now. Look at that, 70 diamonds, that's amazing. And that's not even nearly all of them. Perfect. Okay, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.